Hello, Vermont! If you want to vote, first, you have to make sure you're registered. If you're not sure whether you're registered already, there's a link in the description where you can check on your registration status right now. If you're not registered or you need to update your name or address, there's a link below where you can register online as long as you have a Vermont driver's license, state ID, or the last 4 digits of your social security number. If you don't have any of those things or you'd just rather fill out a paper form and mail it in, you should use the printable form in the description. Part of registering in Vermont is taking a voter's oath. The oath can be administered to you by anyone over 18, including yourself, though I suggest finding a friend because it sounds fun. There are instructions for how to do it on your registration form. Whether you register online or by mail, you gotta do it by November 2nd to vote in the general election. So once you're registered, there are a few different ways you can vote. If you prefer to vote from the comfort of your own home, you should request a mail ballot, also known as an absentee ballot, by filling out either the online or mail-in form in the description and submitting it to your town clerk's office. There's no official deadline to request a mail ballot, but the sooner you do it, the better. They'll start sending out ballots on September 23rd. Once your request has been processed, you'll get your ballot in the mail, and all you have to do is fill it out at your own pace, doing all the research you want before sending it back before November 8th. You can also skip election day lines by voting at your town clerk's office during their normal business hours starting September 23rd. A link to their addresses and hours is below. If you're planning on voting in person on November 8th, you can find out where you need to vote using the link in the description. Polls are open between 5 and 10 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. When you look up your polling place, it will show you the exact hours. You won't need to show an ID unless you didn't include one when you registered by mail. If that sounds like you, bring a driver's license, passport, or recent utility bill, bank statement, or paycheck with your name and address on it. You can also go to the same website you used to check your registration and voting location and find a sample ballot. Your sample ballot tells you everything you'll be able to vote for in addition to the presidential election. Of course, you don't have to vote for every single thing on the ballot, but if you want a chance to do some research on the candidates and issues in your local elections, it's a pretty good idea to look at a sample ballot first. You can even fill out a sample ballot and bring it to the polls with you so that you can be sure you remember how you want to vote. There will be links for everything you need to get registered, vote early, find your sample ballot, and find your polling location in the description. Thank you for voting.